Alright, so I'm going to do the walk around on the Mazda RX-7. So the vehicle presents well, right? It looks good from when I first walked up to it. Didn't see any obvious flaws or cosmetic issues with it. But let's go ahead and walk a little closer here. I've already checked the underside of the hood. Looks pretty clean. The insulation, this has a little bit of damage right there, but for the most part looks pretty clean. Engine bay is in really good shape. The engine is really quiet. I'm going to stay quiet here for a second or two. So yeah, so the engine is just humming. I've already checked here at the inner structural areas to see if there's any signs of impact damage. I didn't see any. All the components look good. I checked the wiring as well. Don't see any like rodent damage or anything of that sort. I've already removed the filler cap for the radiator fluid. That looked good. Power steering fluid looks like it's decent. I can only see it from the outside. Engine oil looked good, and brake fluid not too bad. I tried to check for the engine number. From what I understand, it's somewhere in this area here, but with this intake tube, I couldn't get a look in there or at any angle that I tried. So couldn't get that number, but I did get the chassis number on there, and also on the inner door pillar and on the windshield as well. There, okay. Windshield looks free and clear of any obvious cracks or rock chips, nothing big. Let's get some paint meter readings. I did notice a little bit of overspray here in the front area, and I think you had mentioned that you had noticed some discoloration as well. So may have been reshot, but usually front bumpers, covers, or rears, it's kind of a gimme because sometimes they get hit all the time. So hood, we're getting 7 thousandths of an inch, 7.5, good. So I didn't see any signs of any where it's been worked, right? 6 thousandths. Usually when we get that reading of 19.7 and above, that's an indication of body filler. Okay. We got the tires, they look good. Rims, they got a little bit of curb rash there. And I'm going to see if we can close in and maybe see the pads there. Hopefully there's enough lighting there. A little bit of a curb rash. And I looked at the DOT numbers. These tires were manufactured in 2010. Door panels look pretty good as far as alignment. Maybe a little bit off from the fender to the door, as opposed to the door to the quarter panel. Also, when I close the door, it sounds kind of, it's got that hollow noise. And I'll walk around and do the passenger real quick. Outside mirror, little loose. Okay, let me just do that demonstration on the passenger side real quick. So you can hear the difference when the doors are closed. The passenger side sounded solid. Driver's side sounded kind of hollow. I'll do it again. See, you can hear that. All right, so let's get some more readings. Also took some photos. There's 2 small dents right here on the top. Probably see them better there on the in the photo package. So that all looks good. All right, we know there's some a little wear here on this plate there. Rear rim, it's got some curb rash as well. Tires look good. The shocks support the weight of the lid here. The back looks pretty much untouched. I've already removed these covers and verified that the tools are in there, and as well as the jack. So all the factory tools. Also check the back here and the spare. Well, it's kind of a pain. The spare wheel is there. Tire looks good. It's just flat, so you are going to want to get that inflated again. Looking at the exhaust, I don't see any smoke coming out on initial startup, and it's been idling for about a good 5-10 minutes. Looks like the antenna is working, but I couldn't hear any sound when I checked the radio. Okay. Right rims look decent. Tires look okay. And looking at the body lines here. All right. Mirror is okay here. It's solid. Again, we're looking at the windshield at this angle here. Let's get a couple more paint meter readings. So everything's looking pretty good here. Okay, 7.5, 12, 16. All right, so the door may have some paint work. I'm getting some high readings, but not excessive use of body filler. Okay. I think I mentioned already that the mirror is nice and tight. I still have to check the lights, make sure those all work, but I did operate the headlamps already, and those did work without issue. Let's see what else here. So let's just get a quick look at that, because I know that's important. All right, good. Okay, inside the interior, looked pretty clean. You see there is some signs of wear and tear. Here, right here on the pull handle, you can see where it's worn. Mirror operation works. Check that already. Left and right side seat looks good, but you can see where it's worn here on the bolster, and then there's something there on the driver's base. The back looks in good shape. I've already opened this up already. It does have the factory owner's manual in there, so I checked that. Headliner looks really good. The rear view mirror has a little bit of delamination. Let's see if I can get in there. Right there, just on the edges. All right, dash is in good shape. Gauges are operating, except the RPM gauge. When I first started it, it was flickering, but now it's not doing anything. Current mileage is 36,994. I'm running the heater right now, and that is working, and the AC is blowing cold. I've already checked that already. Again, the radio, it turns on, but I can't get any sound coming out of it. Parking brake works, and all the windows work, and none of the window regulators make any noise, so that's good. And the power door locks are working. I still have to check underneath, but this is pretty much the overall condition of the upper side or exterior. And I got you that tag as well. Oh, there's a little bit of a noise going on right now. Let me rev it up a little bit. So as things, maybe like an exhaust noise as the metal starts to expand and loosen up a little bit. Okay, so we can hear that now. Sure, picking it up now. All right, so I'm limited to some ramps, so I'm gonna try to get the car up as high as I can and see if I can pinpoint it. If not, at least you're aware of that noise now.